One of the key learnings I would say is that I think we have realized that the Indian market, the Volkswagen Group and the Volkswagen brand has realized that the Indian market is one of the most difficult markets to operate in, particularly for a brand like Volkswagen, where like I said, our product is supreme and our product specifications, our quality specifications, our safety specifications, we will not dilute in any fashion whatsoever just for one local market. With that core belief and philosophy, it's quite a challenge to find the right balance between the product cost and what is achievable in terms of retail prices. So we have understood that this is a very challenging environment, perhaps one of the most challenging markets in our world, Volkswagen world, and we are now trying to figure out how to make ends meet, to ensure that we are adapting the products to the local market requirements while not in any way diluting the brand or the specifications. That continues to be the challenge, and that is really, honestly, that is the reason that has stalled us or slowed us from making faster introductions of new models. We have learnt a lot of things. First thing is India is a very volatile market with very little policy stability in this country. Policies keep changing all the time and we have to be prepared for it. It's very volatile. At least in the last couple of years or last year, you saw the volatility. For the first time after a decade, the market went down. Yeah, and unfortunately for us, the Indian rupee also simply got hammered, in the last couple of years. So all these we have understood that we are not operating in a stable environment like Europe. We are operating in a very volatile environment. Not that we are not exposed to such markets. If you see markets like Argentina or even Brazil, they face a similar problem. And if you see the depreciation of the currencies in these markets, in these countries, they have been steeper than what has happened in India in the last several months. But most importantly, we have realized that to operate in India, we have to have a very effective cost structure, or a very lean cost structure. Yeah, we cannot expect to bring our European cost structure and transplant it into India and expect to succeed in this market. We have to have a lean yet a highly performing cost structure, because we have decided as a philosophy that we will not dilute our products no matter what. In my opinion, we need to create two strong legs in India. One is the domestic leg, where we build and market our products in the domestic market. We also need for the domestic leg to be augmented by a second leg, which is the export leg, which we have in a great way promoted, and I think the exports have picked up very well. So these are all learnings that we have had in the last couple of years or last 3 years. But if you take a larger perspective, the brand is relatively new to India. We introduced our Polo and Vento only in mid 2010 to late 2010. So really we are only about 3 years to 3.5 years old in this, in the big scheme of things, old in this country. So in the beginning we had the growth phase. Now we have been in a consolidation phase. What we have clearly defined a consolidation phase, where we focus on getting our qualities perfect, we focus on getting our productivities right, we focus on optimizing our cost structure of the products. All these we are focusing on. We will again embark upon a growth phase or expansion phase in the next 2 to 3 years. And like I said, it's a particularly difficult challenge for a company like Volkswagen, where product is very, very important. 100% confident about the Indian market itself. This I can tell you very clearly. The parent company and the board and the management is 100% confident about the future growth prospects of this country. Yeah, and the fact that India will likely vault to the 3rd position in the automotive market worldwide. Yeah, we are in the 6th position in terms of vehicles registered. Four-wheelers, which is passenger cars, SUVs, and light commercial vehicles. We are 100% confident that India has a positive growth story going forward. So when you have that confidence, some short decisions might take a little longer, short-term decisions, but for the longer term, clearly they are aligned that they have to make decisions for newer products in India. But we don't want to make hasty, wrong decisions. Whatever decisions we make have to be sustainable decisions, because we are not in here for the short term. We are here for the next, you know, decades or centuries in this country. We didn't come here just to make money and run away in 2 or 3 years. So whatever platforms we decide for India, whatever vehicles we decide for India, have to meet our core criteria, which is that a Volkswagen is a Volkswagen wherever we build it. The product specifications, the quality specifications are not taken down, and whatever platforms we decide for India are in line with the global platform strategy of the company.